Hi boys and girls, to start our landscapes today, we're going to start with our white piece of paper and make sure it is horizontal. That means long, not tall and vertical, but long. And we're going to make two wavy lines with our pencil. 1, 2. Now it's time to take our light blue paint and our paintbrush, and I'm going to dip in this color. See how much lighter that one is than that? Light blue, dark blue. And on these lines, I'm just going to paint down. So I'm going to start at the line, press my thick brush, and paint down. This is making a little tiny shadow on the white snowy hill. Paint down all the way. Okay, not all the way to my next line, but just down a little bit. And you can kind of smooth it a bit so it fades nice and down. Now, dip my brush in again and do the same thing for this wavy line. So these are the snowy hills. And I'm just gonna have a little bit of light blue at the top. Okay, when I'm done with this paper, I'm going to write my name on it and I'm going to put this on the drying rack and then grab my second paper. This one is the nighttime sky. It's going to be the background. So I'm going to wash off my brush and I'm going to take dark blue now. And I'm going to paint the whole picture with dark blue. Okay, when I'm done with this picture, I'm also going to put this on the drying rack. And oops, I forgot to write my name. Probably you should write your name first, but if you forgot, you can just flip it over and write it on the back there. All right, those two papers are on the drying rack now. And now it's time to cut and glue some houses for our landscape. If your table spot is a little bit too dirty to do that, just take a wipe your spot, and you're good to go. All right, at your table you have some shapes, some glue, and some scissors. So what we're going to do with these is we're going to make some little wintertime houses. Now in your bin you'll see there's a lot of square shapes, different sizes. Some are big, some are small. So you're going to make some little wintertime houses, and the one thing that you're going to do is start with a square, then you're going to glue a triangle on top. So I have to find two squares that match each other's size pretty well. So I think I'll actually do these two. These two match pretty well. Now, once I found my two squares, to make a triangle roof, what I'm going to do is take my square, and from corner to corner, I'm just going to cut. And did you know if you cut from corner to corner on your square, it makes two triangles. So I'm going to use one of those triangles as the roof of my house. I'm going to use my glue bottle, twist it open, put a little bit of glue on the top, and stick on my rooftop. That looks great. What else could we add to this? Maybe a door or some windows. Use the rest of your scraps to cut out some squares or rectangles for the doors and windows. You can put those anywhere you like. This looks great. I have one house. My goal is to make 3 or more houses of different sizes. So this one looks kind of like a medium house. Maybe I'll make a really tiny house now. So I'm gonna find 2 squares that are smaller. These are good. If they don't match up exactly, look what I can do. Line them up and trim them. Now they're perfect. Okay, I think I want this to be the house and this to be the roof. So I'm going to cut from corner to corner, make my triangle, glue it on top. And what details could I add with the rest of my scraps here? A door or some windows. I think I'll make 2 windows for this one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Stick those down. That looks great. You know what you could also do if you wanted to make a chimney on top of your roof? You could add another little square like that, or a door, or a little garage, whatever you like. All right, I have two houses now. I need to make a third one. This one could be big or small. Maybe I'll make a really big house. These aren't quite the right size as each other, so I'm gonna trim them. Good, now they're the right size. Okay, I think I want this to be the house and this to be the roof. So I'm gonna cut corner to corner. Got my triangle, glue. Maybe for this one, I'll make, I think I'm gonna make a little garage next to it. That looks cool. And maybe I can use the rest of the scraps to make a door. All right, friends, I have my 3 houses. Now, if I have time left, I can make more houses if I want. Or you know what else you could make for your little landscape? You could make some little trees. So if I wanted to, I could just make a really tall triangle as a tree. Maybe I can find a little scrap that looks kind of brownish for the tree trunk. That looks great. I've got a tree to go with my houses. All right, friends, when you are done with your shapes, you're gonna raise your hand and Miss Buettner's gonna give you a bag with your name on it to put all your shapes inside. Next week, we're gonna glue everything together, so stay tuned.